want to be famous in YouTube. Okay, so I'm gonna open Microsoft Word. We're gonna use this tab, this menu, mailings, okay? And we're gonna start from the ribbon. The ribbon are the options from the mailings. We're gonna start left to right in here where it says Start Mail Merge. When I press the left click on the mouse, I need to select what? Labels. We're gonna do labels. When I select labels, Microsoft Word is gonna ask me, okay, what type of labels are you gonna use? The label bundle we're gonna use is from Microsoft, and we're gonna select 30 per page. Why? Just because I'm gonna use this type of labels. 10, 20, 30. 3 columns. This is the 30 by 30. So mailings, Start Mail Merge, labels. From Microsoft, 30 per page. The second one, not the first one, the second one, because the size of the label in here. You see, if I select the first one, this is the size. No, the correct one for the labels I have is this one. So I need to click and OK. So now Microsoft showed me kind of preview how it's gonna look my labels. Now from here, I'm gonna go select recipients, meaning where is my data, okay? I can create a new list or I can use an existing list. So since I have my data in Microsoft Excel and I save it on my desktop, I need to click in here. This is like an open window, this one. On the left side, since I save my spreadsheet on the desktop, I need to click desktop. And then I need to look for the file, Stack Employee List. I press the left click on the mouse.
Sergio,
And I click it on. Yes, sir.
bear with me quickly. You went to, where did you go? A file. Where did you go on the homepage to get the labels? I don't see it on mine, and it's a Word document.
Oh, maybe you don't see like me, like the little boxes, but it's getting ready. Okay.
No. Mine here, to first get in it, I'm taking you back a couple of steps. To get the label, where you selected the label from.
Oh, okay. Let me start over. When you go here, start mail merge.
I am in mail. I mean,
Okay.
the homepage of the
You're
Word
in
document.
mailings. You're in mailings in Microsoft Word.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. I got it.
Okay.
Start
Ma
mail merge. Okay.
Mailings, and we're
Select
gonna start
recipients. Okay.
start mail merge,
Use let's say okay. Choose from okay.
and
Go
then
ahead. I'm.
select labels.
I got it.
And from here, we need to select the type of label. Remember, there is 100 different types of labels. So we're
Yes.
gonna select 30 per page. Okay?
Which one?
The second one, 30 per page. This
Oh,
one.
30 per page. Okay. All
But
right.
the second one, not the first one, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
And then you click OK. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I need to get where is my data, what is the information I'm gonna put on the labels. That's why I need to go here, select recipients, and then I'm gonna use an existing list. The existing list is the attachment I sent it to you yesterday, the spreadsheet. And I told you to save it on the desktop and look for it. The name is Tech Employee List Student. I select and I click and open. Because it's a spreadsheet, it's telling me which sheet I want to select is the first one. Okay, don't worry. And clicking OK. So far, so good. So let me mute some of the mic.
Okay, wait a minute. I missed I have a question.
Yes.
For the, I missed where you, okay, so you go into select recipients and then use an existing list?
Yes, because that is the list I sent it to you yesterday.
Yeah, I got it.
There you go, from here.
But how do you get the word to go to the,
When you click use an existing list,
uh-huh,
on the email I told you to save it on your desktop.
right,
So you need to clear on the left side,
yeah,
desktop. In here, maybe you need to use the scroll bar, and the name is Take Employee List. Just click on it and then click and open. Then click and OK.
But see, mine doesn't have the existing list. Under my select recipients, it says choose the list of people you'd like to send your documents to, or you can type a new list. I don't have the one, and underneath there's a box with a question mark that says tell me more. And when I click on that one,
no, did you select choose instead of use?
No, choose.
Yes.
Nothing comes up. Choose the list of people you like to send your documents to. And when I choose that,
what happened when you click and choose?
There's a window, data source. You can choose for mail make.
This is the window.
Okay, so that you do, okay.
Look for the desktop on the left side and look for the list.
Okay.
Got it?
So we're not going into the spreadsheet to get the information.
No. You don't need to open the spreadsheet. You need to select it from Microsoft Word.
Okay, hold on.
Yes, just don't open
I already
your
opened up
spreadsheet.
my spreadsheet. Okay, hold on.
Okay, just close it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So
And now I gotta choose this one.
how do you choose a spreadsheet?
I'm not getting these boxes to like the labels to show up.
Don't worry, you don't see your boxes. I'm using a different version than you. So, but after you select the list, can you see the word next record, next record, next record? Well, if you put like this, did you see on the upper right corner, it says table tools with design and layout. If you go to layout, at the beginning of the ribbon, it's a view grid lines. So if you want to see the boxes, you want to feel more comfortable, you can do that one. Okay. So in here in mailings, after you select your recipients, you're gonna see the blinking line on the first label, and it doesn't say next record. On the next label, you can see next record, and so on. Now in here, we need to design, we need to put the information that we want to see on the label. Remember from the spreadsheet, on the first row is a first name, last name, city, and everything. So in order to put those on the label, you need to continue in here and look for this one. It's a insert merge fields. When you press the left click on the mouse on the arrow that is pointing down, you can design your label. You want to see first the last name? Click on the last name and you will see here last name. And then we need to press a space bar to separate the last name to the first name. go here, and select first name. So on my label is going to be the last name from the list and then the first name. So I need to press enter key on my keyword in order to go below the line. What else do I need on the label? I need to put the address, and then below I can put the city, the spacebar, state, spacebar, and zip code. This is the way it's gonna be my label. It's gonna print out the last name, the first name from the list, the address, the city, the state, and the zip code. I'm gonna open the mic. Do you have any question before I continue? Okay.
You get caught up there.
Yes, can you do this one more time?
Okay, perfect. So remember, after I select the recipients, my cursor or the blinking line is on the first label in here. So the design of the labels is always on the first label. So from here, I need to go here where it says insert merge field. Instead of clicking in here, I need to click on the tiny arrow that is pointing down. And then I can see in here the fields from my spreadsheet. So I'm gonna select the last name, press the spacebar to separate from the first name. Then I'm gonna press enter. Why? Because I need to move the cursor below. I'm gonna go here again. Then I'm gonna select what? Address. I'm gonna press enter. What else do you want to see in your label? Well, I want to see the city. Space. I want to see the state. Space. And then I want to see the zip code. This is the way it's gonna look my label. Okay. Now, you continue moving in here, you're gonna see something that says preview results. If you click in here, it's gonna show you only the first one. This is the information from my spreadsheet from the Excel list. If I go back here, it shows me the fields. Okay, so I put all the information on the first label. In order to do on the next one, the only thing I need to do is here where it said update labels. I'm gonna populate all these fields and all the labels like this. If I click in preview, it's gonna show me the real information from my spreadsheet. Okay, I'm gonna go to answer some questions.
I have a question.
Yes?
I can't find the update fields box.
You cannot see the update labels?
Yeah. Where
Well,
I see.
if you continue, since I don't know which version of Microsoft Word you are using, just try to move to the right and put the mouse over from some of the options. It's gonna show you update labels. Got it?
Yeah, I also have another question. When I was entering last name, first name, how did you get the space bar? Because when I hit space, it just repeated last name without going through close each time.
Okay, let me do it again.
Thank you.
And here we're gonna insert the last name. Do you see the cursor, the blinking line is
Beside
after
you.
last name? Just
Beside you
press,
before you.
just give me 1 minute, let me explain this one. And press on your keyboard spacebar. And then insert your first name. Or the first name, sorry. That's it.
Okay, so you have to close the box each time to hit the space bar.
Well, you need to press on the keyboard your spacebar.
I did, but then it just keeps repeating what I already just typed in if I hit the space bar.
And here, you see, there is nothing. At the moment I insert the first one, look here, last name.
Mm-hmm.
I just press the spacebar. That's it, simple. I'm not moving the mouse. I'm not moving to the left. I'm not moving to the right. I'm just pressing my spacebar on my keyboard. That's it. And then I need to go to the next one. Input this, the next. I don't need to press the spacebar. No, I need to press enter in order to move to the next line below. In continue. Okay. Somebody was asking a question.
So I'm sorry, I must have missed a step. I kicked out. When I put preview, only showed one name, not the whole list.
Oh, yes, because we only have the fields on the first label. Okay. Let me finish this one. I'm going to show you something. I put the address, enter. I put city, spacebar. I'm going to put the what? State, spacebar, then the zip code. When I click in preview, show me only the first one, okay? But we need to click this one, update labels. So all the steps what we did before are gonna go to the next label, to the next label, to the next label. So I click here, update labels. And then I can see preview. It's gonna show you only the first 30. We haven't finished the process. This extra step, we need to do it. But this one is just to see how it's gonna look like. If you don't like it, maybe you should start with London, comma, period, something, okay? So when you go back, this is your design of the label. This is the way you design the labels. Any question? Got a question here?
Sorry, so I still only showing Brittany Cook. I previewed them, and then I update label. It still only shows one person.
Okay, don't forget to click here, update labels.
Update labels, yeah. I did that. It just clicked. It just updated. Still showing Brittany.
Do you see what it said? Next record. You see the fields, last name, first name, or not?
No, it's just one person's name, and the rest are just blank.
Okay, let me see. Is your screen looking like mine, like this? Do you see last name? Did you see the word next record? No?
I do see that next record, and it has like last name. Oh, mine actually says next record, and then it has last name, first name, address, city, and state.
There you go, sir. So when you click update, do not delete next record, okay? Don't worry if on the second label looks no align the text, the fields, okay? Because when you click here, update labels, now you click in preview, it's only show you only the first 30 labels. We haven't finished the process. This is only also, you only do before update labels like this. This is only to give you an idea how it's gonna look like.
Because that's how mine looks, like that.
Okay. So if you click update labels, I can see the first 30 labels. Yeah. Preview is only to see the real information. That's it. Okay. But if you don't see in your label what it said next record means you miss one step.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where my step I missed. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do again everything.
Yeah, because I'm confused at this
Don't
point.
worry. I'm going to explain everything and just stop me when you have any questions. So far, so good? I'm going to close it. I'm not going to save it. Let me close everything. You know, this is the labels we are using, okay? So in here, we're going to combine. You don't need to open it, but I'm going to show you. Because yesterday I sent you this file as an attachment. And you see in row number 1 is the first name, and then last name, position, email address, city, state, zip code. Those are the fields. Okay. So I don't need to open this one. I'm just showing you that we're gonna export this information into Microsoft Word in order to create labels. Okay. So this is based on the first row. The first row are the fields. The field describes what is the information about it. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna open Microsoft Word, and I'm gonna start my labels. In order to do labels in Microsoft Word, I need to go to the Mailings tab. And then under the ribbon are the options from the mailings. I'm gonna start here with a Start Mail Merge. We need to select what? Well, labels, because we want to create labels. After we select labels, Microsoft Word wants to know, quotation mark, what type of labels are we going to use? Because I said 30 is label vendors, is Microsoft, and I'm going to select 30 per page, the second one, just because the size of this label. So I'm going to have 3 columns with each column 10 labels, okay? So I click and OK. So my blinking line is on the first label. Then I need to select where is the information I'm going to put on the labels. I'm going to type a new list, or I have already a list. So here, when I select recipients, I'm going to select use an existing list. Maybe Microsoft will say choose an existing list. Kind of the same. I click in here, and this is like an open window, open something. Yesterday on the email, I told you to save the spreadsheet on your desktop because it's easy to find it. I need to click where is my information on the desktop. Then I need to use the scroll bar and select the file. Take employee list student, and I click and open. Is the first one because it's a spreadsheet, says sheet 1 or sheet 2. I just click and OK. And now you will see next record, next record, next record, except on the first label. So far, so good?
Yes.
If you don't see next record, you are missing
How did you get to the next record? I have the name, the last name, first name, address, and then where do I go from here?
Okay, just give me one. Let me finish in this step. Okay. On the first label, I need to put the information I want to see on the label. In order to put the information, I need to go here with the Insert Merge field.
Okay.
So, and here I want to see last name. And then I need to press the space bar to separate the last name from first name. Here, first name. And then in order to move the cursor or the blinking line below, I need to press the Enter key on my keyboard. Then I'm going to put address. Enter. I'm going to put the city. I'm going to press the space bar to separate the city from the state. I press the space bar and then I put the zip code. This is the information I want to see on my labels. Any question on that one? Now, when you finish the first one, in order to put all of this on the next one, you need to click this one, update labels. Because if you click here in preview, you only see the information on the first label. Yes, it's the first label that we designed. So in order to put all this information on the labels, I need to click update labels. Question?
No.
Let me see if somebody has a question.
Yeah, I have a question. On the label options, there's it says continuous feed printers and page printers. Does that matter? I mean, is that going to affect the information?
I haven't explained anything extra right now. No.
Okay.
No. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So I'm gonna mute the
Okay,
microphone.
we got it.
Okay. Okay. Now you see, okay, preview results. Okay. This is only show you the first 30. We haven't finished the process. We need to finish the process, okay? And here, let's see, if you want to make any changes, meaning you want to change the font, make it bold, italic, underline, everything should be on the first label, okay?
So whatever you make changes on the first label goes to all of them.
Not yet.
No, but when you press update labels afterwards.
There you go. When you make changes on the first label, you need to update the labels. Let me explain this step.
Okay.
Let's see you don't like the font. You say, oh my God, looks like so plain. So I select, remember, here, and then I can change, I can make it bold. Maybe I select the address, and from here, I can make it italic. I'm gonna click preview to see how it looks like. It's okay, I don't like the font, how the text looks like on the first name and the last name. So I'm gonna select this. So I'm gonna change the font. I'm gonna select Georgia. I click preview. So looks nice. So let me mute the micro. Sorry, guys. Since I make some changes on the first label, do you see I apply bold, I change the font, I make the address italic. In order to see the same format in all the labels, I need to do what? Update labels.
Update labels.
And there you go. Okay. So when you decide, okay, I'm done, it's perfect, looks nice, we're gonna complete the process. You can see at the top of my document, it said document 3 Word. I can put a name, I can save it, but before that one, I need to complete the process, because if I print it out right now, it's gonna print only, how many? 30. And I have 120 labels. So I need to go all the way to the end where it said finish and merge. Finish and merge is gonna create the final document with the whole labels. So when I click here, it's showing me 3 different options. edit individual documents, or print document means I'm ready to print all the labels. I never use this one right away. Why? Because just in case I notice a mistake, instead of making a mistake with 1,000 labels, I'm gonna select edit individual documents. It's okay. Do you want all the labels? At the moment I click on OK, it's gonna create the new document with the final labels. Did you see here the name of my document is a document 3? When I click on OK, look what happened. Now it's labels 1. If I printed out this one, it's gonna print 4 pages because I have 120 labels. If I go here, back, this is my final document. These are my whole labels. And for any reason, say I don't like it, you go back here on the icon of Microsoft Word, you will see your main document, this one. This is the document where you design the labels, okay? I'm gonna do it again. This is the document we put last name, first name. In order to print the whole labels, to create your final document, you need to go where? Finish and merge. I can do it right now when I click print documents, but I want to be sure before I print 120 labels or more labels. So I always select edit. In here it said you want to see all the records. The records are the data is coming from Microsoft Excel. So I just click on OK. And the moment I click on OK, it's going to create a new document with the final labels here. And this one, if I make any change, I need to do one by one, okay? Because this is the final product. This is the final document. This is the one you're going to print it out. This document, you can save it just in case you print the labels today and somebody say, okay, on Monday, we need to print again the same label that you print last Thursday. So you don't need to go to the whole process because you can save in this one. If for any reason somebody said, you know, you should use a different font, you should do this one, go to the main document, it's this one. And here you can make all the changes. Let me show you here. I'm gonna close this one to do the process again. Okay, this is your main document. Is where you can make some changes in here. Okay, I change the address, I make bold. I need to click update. Okay, so I didn't get it here. This is only the first 30 labels. You want to print out the whole labels, you need to go where? Finish and merge. And I select this one. If you click here, print document is gonna print out right away. If you click here, this one is gonna create a new document with the whole labels in here. I'm gonna open the mic just in case you have any questions.
So if this document is saved,
Mm-hmm.
and then the next time you use it, at that point you want to change something, do you have to recreate?
You need to do it from here. No, from the final document, not this one. This is your final document. This is the, if you want somebody to say, you know, you should put the position. Oh, okay, so you need to go back to the main document, this one. and add whatever information you needed. Sorry.
Okay, so you can just edit it from the main document.
Yeah. Let's see, I put here, and then I'm gonna put insert position. I update the labels, and then I need to go finish and merge. Every time you click finish and merge, it's about the design that you have. So this one is the final product for the last design. You can save it. Everybody say, oh, wow, we love it. Everything is perfect. You can leave it that way and save it. Why? Because if somebody asks you later, okay, can you print again the labels? Or we need the same labels, anything, you don't need to go for the whole process again because you already saved it. But you want to make changes in here, should be on your main document.
So when you go to finish and merge and you select print document, does it automatically print it or it shows you a preview so that way you could tell you want to print it?
Sometimes this one is kind of crazy depending on your Microsoft Word version. You click here, print documents, and you click on OK. The pen is gonna go right away in here.
Oh, okay.
So for me, it's not good.
Right.
Because if you're working in a company, you need to print 5,000 labels.
Right. Yeah.
And
like
later somebody said, oops, we missed something. Nobody's gonna be happy with 5,000 labels over there. So
before you print, you do the print results.
Here, edit, and yes.
Okay.
Because also you can send this document to somebody else to prove. Can you check and approve the email I send it to you with the attachment? And so you are safe. Because you can say, well, I printed out because you said on the email that everything looks nice. So I always do this way, just for safety reasons.
So basically your edit is your proof of how it looks, and then you decide if you want to print it.
Yes,
okay.
Sometimes here it's gonna look a little different, okay? And just remember, not everybody's gonna look the same way as you. So if somebody asks you to print labels for them, just show the final product. You say, you know, guys, okay, you like it? Yes, are you sure? And that's it. Okay, now I can print it out. The other way you're gonna show them the final, the real labels, and believe me, no, you don't want to.
Sergio, since
Yes.
My question was not answered, I'm kind of far behind, so I'm gonna wait till when we're over there. You and I probably can finish up.
What is your question, sir?
Because I'm back. I will take you too far back.
Oh, I'm gonna repeat again later. No, just give me 1 minute. But I'm gonna do it again. Okay. Let me close this one. I don't need this one. Do you see every time it closes, it's asking me, do you want to save it? And I know what is a labels for. Microsoft put for the final document, change the name. Instead of document, they put labels. If we're gonna create envelopes, it's a different name. So in here, don't say. I'm not sure everybody's taking my live webinars, but yesterday we learned how to insert online pictures. So if you weren't, for any reason you missed that one, I'm sorry about it. I'm gonna do, by the way, I'm gonna send you later my schedule for the next 3 weeks on Apple, and we have Microsoft PowerPoint. So we're gonna talk at the end of the webinar. Great. So in here, if I want to insert something online picture, I can go to insert online pictures. Let me mute the micro. Sorry, guys. So I go to insert. I'm gonna be so lovely today. In a good way, I'm gonna send you a label where it says past due. This one, I love this one. And then I'm gonna insert just one. Maybe it's gonna be a big one. So in here, I'm gonna resize. Remember yesterday, I need to do what? In front of the text. Why? Because I can move it anywhere. Okay.
So you can put the cursor anywhere in that label?
Yes, and insert the picture and then change the size of the picture. And then we can do also in here, the wrap text. Remember, we can do in front of the text. And not in to update the labels, I need to go where? Mailings of the labels. And everybody's gonna get like that one, but this is a bad example, I know, but it's kind of funny. You want to send something more polite, you go to insert, online pictures. Oh. Select the image, resize your image. Remember the copyright, sometimes it's gonna be there. Just remember your label is not so big, so don't put a big picture.
Remember to hit transparent, right?
That's optional. If you want to put behind the text, something like that, you can do it, but not just move away from the text. Now I say, okay, teacher, what is the update labels? Mailings. Update labels, and there you go. Now I need to go here, finish and merge, edit, alt, and this is my final product. And you can see some of the position is blocking. So if I print out the 5,000 labels, wow, it's a mistake. So I need to move down the picture. Okay. So I need to go where? To my design, move the picture, update the labels, and see what happened here. This thing here looks like it's outside of the label, but when you click preview, it's inside. And then again, finish and merge, edit, and click on OK. Then you have your labels with your company logo or whatever. Just because this label is too small, but remember those labels for shipping and receiving? It's a big one. Yes, you can put something like, you can put the image, company logo, a different image, okay? So let me close this one. If they say, you know, the label is too small for a picture, you need to remove the picture. Okay, go to the main document, click the picture and press what? Delete and update labels. That's it. You don't want to put the position on the labels. Go here, remove it, and update label. Remember, every change, everything you're gonna modify, any specific format, do it on the first one. And later, update labels.
So just so I understand you correctly, you're saying that always save it in the edit mode so you can go back and make changes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But always the changes should be on the original document on the first label. That's it.
So the document, not the label part.
No, because this one, remember, when I click finish and merge, it's gonna create a final document with the results, with the whole labels. No, If I notice a mistake, I need to make the correction in here.
Okay, so your document 1 is your template to make changes and
Let me explain this one. Let's see, I like it, I love it. I can go to File, Save As. I'm gonna select the folder, and I'm gonna put the main label document. And then I press Save. So this is my main label document. This is the one I need to modify. And this, when I finish something and click on OK, you see Microsoft will put label 7 because I'm being creating different labels. If I like this one as a final product, I need to put a specific name. Customer labels from Illinois. Customer labels from LA. Customer labels from a specific department. Employee list, or whatever name you want to put it here. Or, you know, somebody said, you know, you should make it bigger, the first name, last name. Oh, so I need to go where? To my main document. Make the changes. Make it bigger. And do what? Update labels. And finish and merge. I'm gonna open the mic just in case you have a question.
So if you're working on a document, you would save it twice. You'd save the almost like the one that you need to edit in future, like the edit mode, and then you'll save the final one as well. So it'll be saved 2 times.
Well, this one, the final, is optional. Okay. If you don't want to save, that's okay. But just think about it. If for any reason you don't want to go through the whole process, go to the main and click edit and print. If you save it in here, just open it and print, and that's it. But this one, this is optional. The one I always save is this one, because in here I can make changes. I cannot, update, print, or do more things.
Yeah, because the label's automatic, right? It's just the main document that you need to save because you did all that work.
There you go. Because just in Monday, somebody say, hey, can you print again more labels? Because we're going to send a different letter. So, oh my God, do I need to go through the whole process, like a first name, last name? No, I have it and I print it out. Or I can edit, create the new document and print it out.
Okay.
I have a question. When you're on the labels, you know, you have those names, first name and address. How do you go back to the main document?
Well, because when in here.
Oh, okay.
This is my result. Every time I open any document in any program on the taskbar, go to the icon of the program you are using. Do you see I have 3 documents? I just switch. Okay.
Got it. Thank you.
Any question about the labels?
No. I think I have a question. So just to clarify, after we finalized the whole project, you created the new name and you put it in your little file cabinet. A week later, somebody says we need those labels again. You can still make corrections to that first label, right?
Yes, but just remember, should it be where? On your main document?
Update labels?
On the first label. Main document of your labels on the first label. And then when you finish, update the labels and then finish and merge.
Or you got to hit review results, right?
Well, you remember, this is previous up to you. You don't have, you don't click it, nothing's gonna happen. This is only to see how the real data is gonna look like. Like,
Okay.
oh, okay, I like it. I say, oh my God, no. Or yes, or no, no. It's up to you. So everything that you learn in Microsoft Word, you can apply on the label. You can insert online picture, you can change the format, you can make it, change the font size, make it bold, italic, underline.
Can you go over the outline, the grid lines again? Because for me, if I can't see the grid lines, it's hard for me to focus. So
Okay,
it'll be necessary for me to see the grid lines.
okay. When you insert the labels,
Mm-hmm.
in the upper right corner is a table tools.
Okay.
Table 2 has design and layout. You go to layout from the table tools, go, if you're using 2016, 19 or 365, at the beginning, it said view green lines. If I click here, I don't see it. It's when you say, oh my God, I need to see the lines. Okay, click on it. Since I don't know which version of Microsoft Word you're using, just take a look. Maybe green line should be in the middle. You're using 2010 or 13 under tables here. But just click this one, view green lines. Got it?
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. So no question about the labels because we're gonna do envelopes. And envelopes follow the same steps. So if you got it here, envelopes are gonna be like a, wow, really? So simple. Okay, so let's move to, we need to create envelopes. I'm gonna mute the mic. Sorry, your mic. Here. So in order to create envelopes, we have a new blank document like this. And we need to go where? Mailings. Start mail merge. Now we need to select what? Envelopes. And Microsoft Word is gonna ask me, quotation mark, the size of the envelope. Depending on, this is the standard size, size 10. I'm gonna use this one. And then look what happened when I click on OK. Look what happened with my document, the layout, the size of my document. Ready? I click on OK. You see it look like the envelope? So in here, the blinking line is at the upper left corner. This is the sender. This is the part I don't like it because you need to move the mouse pointer almost at the bottom in the middle and here and click and you will see this box. Again, the blinking line is in the upper left corner and here goes the information of the sender. But who's gonna get the envelope? It should be here. So move the mouse pointer in the middle, go all the way to the bottom, almost, and press the left click on the mouse. You will see the blinking line in here. Now we select the size of the envelope. What is the next step? Select recipients. Use an existing list. The list is on the desktop. Is the file I send it to you as an attachment. So I need to click Take Employee List, open. I just click on OK. Now I need to insert merge field. I need to put the last name, space, first name. In order to move the cursor below, I need to press the Enter key on my keyboard. I'm gonna insert what? Address, Enter. City, space, state, space, and zip code. This is only one envelope. If you want to see the results, just click here. And again, I can select the text. I can change the size because I have more space. I can change the font. The same with the address. Can make it bigger. And so on. The same format that we apply on the labels, you can do in here. Now we only have one envelope. In order to print out, in order to see the 120 envelopes, I need to do what? Finish and merge. Edit. Alt. Do you see now the name is not labeled? It's what? Envelopes. If I print out this, this is all the envelopes I'm gonna print out. So this is my final document. If I go here, and then you say, oh, I make a mistake. I forgot to put the sender. Oh, okay, my company name and everything. So here, I need to go where? To my main document. So in here, I put the information. Because this one is gonna be the same in all the envelopes. So this one is going to be the same in the all envelopes. So I can select this one. Can make it bigger. You want to put a picture? Yes. I'm going to put insert, online pictures. Wow, there is nothing nice in here. I select the picture, insert. It's too big, the picture, so I'm gonna select this one. I need to remove the copyright. I need to resize, and then I'm gonna put in front. And then I can move it. If it's almost Christmas time, sometimes people put a family picture in here. When I finish design my envelope, I need to go here in mailings, finish and merge, edit, and click on OK. So I'm gonna see, I need to put on the printer the envelopes. It's gonna print all this information on the envelopes. You want to make any changes, you need to go where? To your main document, this one. I'm gonna open the mic. Do you have any question? Questions? You can see.
Sergio, where do you, how do you merge the names, the list? Because when I pull it up, do I have to connect with the merge first?
Well, the list is the one I send it to you.
Yes, I have that.
This one. This one. Okay.
I have the list. I pulled it up, the tech one. But how do I get them to fill in plug into the system?
I'm gonna
on the
show
label,
you.
On the label or the address that we created on the envelope.
Here. In order to create the labels, when you click Start Mail Merge, you select labels.
Yes, I have that.
Okay, just click Select Recipients. And use an existing list, or choose or use.
I use an existing list. That's what I did.
Yeah,
And I got the tech.
Look for your file or spreadsheet on the desktop.
I have that.
Select.
Uh-huh.
And open, you will see, okay, next record, that's it.
But how
now,
do you
click here, insert, merge fields.
insert merge field? So when you do the insert, when I pull up the insert merge field, it brings up the list, the first name, last name, all of that.
Select the one you want to put in here. You want to start the label with the first name. Select.
Yes, I have that.
Okay, just click it.
I have all of that.
Just click one at a time, sir. You need to insert one at a time. Press space and do the same step over and over.
I have a question when you get a chance.
Yeah, Jenny's finished with it.
Go ahead.
I have a question before we handle all the questions and answer session. Do we have anything more to learn, or we are done for this class?
Oh, I'm just cover questions. We're done.
Okay, so I will see you at 11. Thank you.
I have questions about the way you transfer the labels into the envelope. Can you do that again, please?
Yes.
Can I ask something real quick?
Okay.
So for the labels, you would have to have like special equipment to print these labels, or, well, I'm sure once you have a job, the labels will be provided, right? But you have to have special, how would they print out?
Well, they need to put the labels that you bought it here, labels. You get from Office Depot or
so they would
Best Buy this label, and they put it on the printer. Yeah, there is a different type of labels in here. According to the labels, this is the label type you need to select.
But the envelopes,
the envelopes is the same. The envelopes, all the printers, there is a little space in front or to the sides when you put the paper.
Okay.
And you put the envelopes.
Oh.
Every printer is different layout. Sometimes you put it on the side, sometimes you put it in front. Okay, but you don't need a specific equipment for that one. The only thing you need the envelopes, or you need the labels.
Okay. My other question is that once everything's over with this thing that's going on, are you going to be reviewing these? Are you going to have another class to review this in class?
I'm gonna send you the link from our YouTube channel from the partnership to review the recorded webinars. And also today, I'm gonna send you the schedule for the next 3 weeks. And yes, you're gonna see some days I'm gonna review labels. Okay. Or Excel or Microsoft Word.
Okay, I have 2 questions.
Okay, just let me finish with the first question somebody asked me for the envelope, and then don't worry.
Thank you.
The envelope, I just click on mailings, start mail merge, and I select envelopes instead of labels. And here, there is a different size. These are the most commons. Okay. I'm gonna set size number 10 and click on OK. Also, my document on my screen looks different. The blinking line is on the upper left corner. This is where you put the sender information. You put the mouse pointer in the middle, go all the way down and click, you will see this box. Now we need to go and the same step of the label, select recipients, use an existing list. On the desktop, I'm gonna select the tech employee list, open. And then I'm gonna insert the fields, last name, space, first name, enter, address, enter, city, space, state, space, and zip code. In here, sender information. And that's it. Now I need to go to finish and merge, edit individual document, click on OK. It's gonna create a new document, and this is my envelopes. You can see I did the same step of the label, but instead of selecting labels, I select envelopes. Questions?
Yeah, so if we're using an Excel document, whatever that document may be, to populate the information on either the labels or the envelopes, since the Excel spreadsheet might have more columns, so you just select which columns from Excel you want to use, right?
Not from Excel. Actually, when you do the mail, let me let me see this one. Okay, I'm gonna delete this one. Gonna go to mailings, delete. When after you select the recipients, Microsoft Word is gonna get all the columns, if you want to call that way, from the spreadsheet. You're gonna see in here. Okay. So if you have like a 25 fields, we call fields or labels or columns, there you go. You're gonna see here. Let me show you here. Okay. Let me close this one. I need to close Microsoft Word. Okay. I don't have, wow, I have a lot. Let me see. Okay. This is my spreadsheet. Okay. I'm gonna open it. These are all my fields, all my columns. If for any reason, I'm gonna insert one between A and B. I'm gonna put here, I'm gonna put test labels. Just only to identify, I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna fill out all the way down. Then I'm gonna put the field series. Okay, and then I'm gonna save it. You agree I add a new column?
Yes.
When I go to create my labels, let's see what happens. Mailings, start mail merge, labels, 30 per page, the second one. Use and select recipients, use an existing list. From the desktop, I need to use the scroll bar, take employee list, open, and click on OK. And go to insert mail. Do you see here is the test label?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's actually pulling the fields. It's
That's
displaying
correct.
the fields that are on that spreadsheet.
There
and then
you
you select what you want.
Yes, you don't need to do, if you have your spreadsheet ready, meaning all the information that you need, you don't need to kind of select or whatever. No, Microsoft Word is going to show you in here.
Okay.
It's, like I just said, pulling all the fields from your spreadsheet is going to be in here.
Okay, this is very helpful because I had to do some labels
I know.
and I just retyped the Excel to only use the fields I needed.
Well, I'm glad I'm helping you in this one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make everybody lives easier. So just remember, if you have an extra question, send me an email, and I'm gonna try to make an appointment, 45 minutes appointment, and we can go through the steps.
Okay, I already sent you an email. I'm sorry. So
Yes, I'm gonna reply to you. Just send me again, and I need to check my schedule. I
Sure.
think it's gonna be for tomorrow, the appointment. Okay, but please, it's because I'm getting like a lot of emails. Thanks God.
I
About the
understand.
classes. And again, thank you for your time.
No,
Before we
thank you.
finish, let me stop this one. Stop recording.